Hi everyone, I hope you are fine. I am Engineer Rehanullah. My dear friends, today my topic is about bar bending schedule of column. My dear friends, this topic is very important for you. If you want to learn this topic, please watch the video at the end. And if you don't subscribe my channel, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for new updates. Now let's start my lecture. This is the cross section of the column. My dear friends, first of all, you need to understand the cross section of this column because this is very important. The depth of the footing is 300 millimeter. Concrete cover for footing is 75 millimeter. This dia bar is 12 millimeter at the rate 250 millimeter center to center both ways. These are the footing bar. From footing to ground level, this height is equal to 1000 millimeter. And the depth of the plinth beam is 300 millimeter. From plinth level to slab, this height is equal to 2.7 meter and the thickness of slab is 120 millimeter. Concrete cover is equal to 40 millimeter and the dia of this longitudinal bar is 12 millimeter. Lateral tie 8 millimeter at the rate 250 millimeter center to center. This is spacing 250 millimeter and the dia bar is 8 millimeter. This development length is equal to 40d. This formula is used for finding this development length. Measure from this point to this point, and this is the hook length, which equal to 300 millimeter. This is normally given in the structure drawing, but in this lecture I am assume this value. This is the cross section for this column. The size is 300 by 300 millimeter. The dia of main bar is 12 millimeter and the dia of tie is 8 millimeter. Now let's start the solution. My dear friend, first of all you need to find the cut length of longitudinal bar. This is the longitudinal bar. First of all I am find the cut length of this longitudinal bar from this point to this point. 2700. This is the height from slab to plinth beam. 2.7 meter or 2700 millimeter plus 300. This is the depth of this plinth beam plus 1000. This is the height from ground level to foundation or footing, 1000 millimeter, minus 75. This is the concrete cover of this footing, which equal to 75 millimeter, minus 2 times this dia bar. One bar is this one and one bar is this one. The dia is 12 millimeter plus development length. Formula use 40 into d. 40 is the value of formula and d is the dia of this bar, 12 millimeter plus 300. This is the hook length of this bar. Cut length of longitudinal bar is equal to 4681 millimeter. In meter, this value is equal to 4.681 meter. This is the cut length of longitudinal bar from this point to this point. After that, we find number of lateral ties. Formula used for finding the number of ties: height of column divided by spacing plus 1. First of all, I am find the height of column. How to find the height of column? Cut length of longitudinal bar minus development length minus hook. For finding the height of this column from this point to this point, you just need to subtract this development length and this hook, because the cut length of longitudinal bar is equal to 4.681 meter. You just need to subtract this development length and this hook. Cut length of longitudinal bar is equal to 4681 millimeter minus development length 40 multiplied by 12, this is the die of bar, minus hook length, which equal to 300 millimeter. Height of column is equal to 3901 millimeter or 3.901 meter. This is the height of column. Now find the number of ties. Just put the value in this formula. The height of column is 3.901 divided by 0.25. This is the spacing between two ties, which equal to 250 millimeter. I am convert from this millimeter to meter, which equal to 0.25 plus 1. The number of ties required 17 number. After that, we find the cut length of lateral ties. Formula used for finding the cut length of tie: 2 into A plus B plus hook minus bends. This is the cross section of this column. The size is 300 millimeter and 300 millimeter. I am just subtract the 2 times concrete core. 300 minus 40 concrete core from one side and 40 from another side, which equal to 220 millimeter. This is for this two side, this and this. For example, this is A. For finding this B, this is also equal to 220. 40 millimeter concrete core from this side and 40 from this side. 2 and 2 is the value of A, or breadth of the column. 220 plus 220 is the value of B, plus 2 hook multiply by 10 multiply by 8. What is this value? 2 is the number of this hook multiply by 10 multiply by 8. For finding this hook, we use formula 10 into D. 10 is the formula value and D is the die of bar, which equal to 8 millimeter. 2 multiply by 10 multiply by 8 minus 3 bends multiply by 2 multiply by 8. 3 is these number of bends, 1 2 3 multiply by 2. This is the formula value. For 90 degree bend, we use 2 into D. 2 is the formula value and D is the die of bar. which equal to 8 millimeter. This is the die of bar. The cut length of lateral ties is equal to 848 millimeter or 0.848 meter. This is millimeter. This is the cut length of one tie, 0.848 meter. After that, you just need to put the value in this table. For making BBS column, you need to make this type of table: serial number, description, die in millimeter, number, length in meter, total length in meter, total width in kg, and this is remark. Number first, longitudinal var. The die of var is 12 millimeter. This is the die of var, 12 millimeter. The number of bar is 4. This is the number of bar, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The length of this longitudinal var is 4.681. This is cut length of this longitudinal bar, 4.681 meter. The total length is equal to 18.724. You just need to multiply the number of bar with this length. And the total width in kg is equal to 16.47 kg. How to find this width? You just need to multiply this total length with 0.88. What is 0.88? This is the width of var in kg per meter if the die of var is 12 millimeter. This is the width in kg, 16.47. My dear friends, if you want to watch this lecture with explanation, the link of this video is present in the description. After that, we find number 2, lateral tie. The die of var is 8 millimeter. The number of bar is the number of tie is 17 number, and the length of one tie is 0.848. This is the cut length of lateral tie, and the total length is equal to 14.416. You just need to multiply this length with this 17 number. The total width in kg is equal to 5.695. You just need to multiply this value with 0.39. This is weight of var kg per meter. If the die of var is 8 millimeter, the weight is equal to 5.695 kg. My dear friend, that's enough for today. Inshallah, see you with another video. My dear friend, in this lecture, if you have any question and problem, please you comments me. And if you don't subscribe my channel, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for new updates. Bye bye.